Let me welcome some of the commissioners that are here. Mrs. Alfreda Stewart Tamba, Commissioner General Liberia. She's here with us, so welcome you. Mr. Odese Niyonzima, Commissioner General from Burundi. Mr. Hapias Kovinva, Commissioner General from Zimbabwe. Mr. Yankuba Dabo, Commissioner General from Gambia. Mr. Adama Bandolo, Commissioner General from Burkina Faso. We'll continue, we'll just take them one after the other. So, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, when Marcel comes back, he'll do all of this in French. But let me welcome here a man that is comfortably called Mr. Tax. From his service in Lagos State, nobody has matched his record. At the federal level, he has remained progressive, aiming to increase our tax revenue by 35%. He has over, in conjunction with the Federal Ministry of Finance, over 7,500 tax people, wonderful people, going around the country to spread the gospel according to task. He's also the chairman of ATAF. So please welcome the chairman of the Federal Inland Revenue Service. He will stand beyond the microphones, I can assure you. Please welcome Mr. Tunde Fowler.
Thank you. His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, SAN, GCON, the President of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Dr. Bukola Saraki, ably represented by the Senator John Eno, the Chairman of the Finance Committee, the Honorable Speaker, House of Representatives, Right Honorable Yakubu Dogara, also ably represented by the Chairman, Committee on Finance, Honorable Babangida, other distinguished senators here present, other honorable members here present, the Chief Judge of the Federation, the Chief Judge of the Federal Capital Territory, and of course, our own dear Honorable Minister of Finance, Mrs. Kemi Adeosun, and other ministers here present. Heads of ministries, departments, and agencies, the Executive Secretary of the African Tax Administration Forum, Mr. Logan Watts, my colleagues, other Commissioner Generals here present, eminent guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and of course, my own constituency, the Joint Tax Board, other state chairmen here present. It is indeed an honor to have you here today, and I would like to also show my appreciation for allowing Nigeria to host you at this very important event. Nigeria as a country has taken a position that we can no longer rely on the sale of oil or other natural resources to fund our current or future budgets. And that has put on us the responsibility to ensure that all good-meaning Nigerians and corporate organizations pay what is due to the Federation, to ensure that we can increase our standard of living and also bring about a Nigeria of our dreams. Yesterday, we had a public hearing to review 3 bills. 2 of those bills had to do with tax administration. One was on corporate income tax. The other was on waivers and transparency. And that was arranged by the Senate and was declared open by the Senate President. I'd just like to put on record our appreciation that the council members and commissioner generals were also in that sitting to see firsthand the new direction that Nigeria has taken in terms of vision to ensure that we generate adequate revenue in a transparent, efficient, and effective manner for the benefit of all Nigerians. The Executive Secretary has given a brief rundown on the objectives of ATAF. And as we meet here today, we're going to exchange ideas. We're going to find ways of exchanging information to ensure that we maximize the full potential of our revenue. Nigeria as a country still has one of the lowest percentages in terms of tax to GDP. Now, that is not far-fetched as to why. Part of the issue is that there has not been consequences for tax offenders, which is about to change. With the launch of VADES, all Nigerians, both individual and corporate organizations, have been given the opportunity to come forth and, as they say, sin no more, but to come forth, declare, and contribute to the Commonwealth to improve the standard of living of all of us. In terms of the issues that we will discuss at this conference, and also to develop partnerships between our African countries and also our development partners, we're going to, first of all, provide a common platform. Some people say a lot of the time that you cannot do things if there are no legal agreements. But among ourselves, as people with the same vision in Africa, we're going to fight harmful tax practices. We're going to ensure that we share ideas in terms of base erosion and profit shifting. That is what the Executive Secretary had highlighted before. In 4 African countries, they're able to conduct audits and also ensure that over $160 million were paid to the respective countries. We also are going to provide research information to all member countries that may and most likely will help them in their own tax administration. And from the point of view of the Federal Inland Revenue Service, we have changed our approach. We have employed more technology. We have recently launched 6 e-solutions, which will allow all Nigerians to pay their taxes anywhere in the world, 24/7, in the comfort of their home or their houses, just through technology. These are some of the ideas we're also going to share with our colleagues, both at the states and the local government level, and also share with our other African partners, our brothers and sisters, to ensure that we as a body can provide effective, efficient, and tax administration. With these few words, I just once again like to welcome you to Nigeria and also let you know that Nigeria as a country is not shy in taking the lead to ensure that we and the rest of us in Africa perform our duties and in line with the AU mandate, ensure that we provide the required resources to fund our respective nations. Thank you very much, and God bless.